Return to Classic, legendary updates, flying mounts, and the launch of Maestia the Rise of Alteris. These are some of the topics we'll be talking about in this episode of Warpportal TV. Hey guys, this episode of Warpportal TV is going to be a little different, more epic, more informative, all that snazzy stuff. I'm your host Warnall, and welcome. We've heard from our fans and we've listened. We're bringing you information on all our Warpportal games. First up is Ragnarok Online. RO went back to its roots with the launch of its classic server. To tell you more about it, here's RO's community manager, Oda.
Hello there, Oda. Thanks for taking the time and talking with us today.
Sure. Happy to be here.
All right. We have. So we heard. What's new with the classic server? We heard that was just released.
Yeah, we launched Classic Server last month, and we've got thousands of people who have been playing it. Got a lot of people coming back to the game who may not have been continuing to play after Renewal was introduced in just years ago, and happy to have a lot of people talking about Ragnarok and getting interested in the old stuff.
That's great. Are we gonna have WoW coming to Classics anytime soon?
Absolutely. I believe at the end of this next month we're looking at implementing War of Imperium and the Transcending classes on the Classic server. So that's going to be coming pretty soon if plans go well.
Cool. And how about the Renewal servers? Anything new coming to that?
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff that we're working on for the Renewal servers, as well as importing content from Cairo. We have a summer event that's going on right now that we've just started up. It's based on a international sporting event, nothing in particular, but that's going to be expanded upon in the next couple weeks. We also have a update that we're testing for War of Imperium. It's going to add a lot of new items, dungeons, and opportunities for guilds to kind of build up their castles and kind of reap the rewards.
Awesome. That's cool. Well, is there anything else you would like to say about RO at the moment?
Yeah, we've got a lot of fun projects that we're working on, a lot of things that'll you guys will be seeing pretty soon that we're very excited about. So keep watching this fine program here and keep an eye on our website and Facebook, and we'll have a lot more to show you guys.
Awesome. Thanks again, Oda.
No problem.
Death from Above. Requiem's come out with a new way for you guys to slaughter your opponents. With more information, here's Requiem's producer, Helium.
All right, I'm here with Helium, the producer of Requiem. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure. So we hear there's new mechanics coming to Requiem. Can you elaborate on this at all?
Yeah, some of you may have seen Sakana and I flying around Alban. This is on our new mounts that the developer's been working on for a while. It's basically a mount that takes the game into the air. They should be coming up this next month. We're still testing, working out some bugs with it, but it's been really fun. It's an interesting way to take the game. In fact, in the future, the developers plan to take a lot more of the game systems into the air. We're going to go aerial, possibly underwater as well. They can do a lot with Z position. So eventually the game is going to have battlefields. The idea is that we'll have battlefields where all the combat is aerial, and you can be attacked and attack from that aerial position. But this first test run of it it's going to be a mount just like any other mount. You won't be able to attack from it, but you can be dismounted from it by being attacked. But it'll be great.
That sounds very cool. I bet a lot of people are looking forward to that. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
Well, I'd like to make a call out actually to our user community. We want to get some user-generated content to promote Requiem. We'd like to get your submissions in video, in screenshots, in art that you've created yourself, in whatever form you're good at. It's an effort. We're going to highlight these pieces and try to promote the game with it, and we'd love to have you guys take part in that.
Thanks a lot, Helium.
You're welcome.
Dragon Saga got a huge makeover this month. You could say it was legend. Dairy. Here's Dragon Saga's community manager, Hastur.
Thanks for joining us today, Hastur.
It's good to be here.
I do appreciate it. And so, we hear there's been a new update for Dragon Saga. Can you tell us about that?
Oh yeah, the new Legendary update. It completely changed the way the combat system works in Dragon Saga now. What was sometimes considered a bit of a button mash has now changed up. Now you can actually change the way your player fights in combat. While you're fighting, you press buttons, skills will go off, your regular chains will go off, but you'll see on the bottom of your screen a succession of other buttons that you can press and different combinations of those buttons. Depending on which ones you press, it adds a little bit of flair to your character. Your combo might look a little different and may even actually do a little bit more damage.
Very cool. And I know we're talking about Dragon Saga, but I can't help but, notice that you're wearing a Ragnarok shirt.
Oh, I am wearing a Ragnarok shirt. Actually, this is not just coincidental. This is in honor of one of our new updates coming soon, actually. We don't quite have a name for it, but many of you have already dubbed it the Ragnarok update. We are going to be bringing in new maps, new costumes, new quests and storylines involving your favorite, or some of our favorite, Ragnarok characters and Ragnarok stories.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. And there's a new, I believe, a PvP tournament you have going on?
Yes, we have the Friday Night Fights going on, actually, starting last week. It's a 5-week tournament. During the first 4 weeks, players can battle it out it's 2 versus 2. There are 2 brackets each week, ranging from 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 50, and then no limit. Most of the tournament is naked, but the no limit, we can bring whatever your character has, however you're equipped, and join into the tournament. The first 4 weeks will be for Dragon Saga item wall points, and the final week will be for cash prizes. Now, you have to place first or second during the first 4 weeks to qualify for that championship round.
Well, that sounds like a challenge. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to say?
Like us on Facebook.
Thanks a lot, Hastur. Appreciate it.
For all you Rose fans out there, Rose Online's going to be coming out with a new update. Here's Community Manager Shazamo with the rundown. That's fun to say, Shazamo.
All right, thanks for joining us today, Shazamo, ladies and gentlemen.
No problem.
So I heard you guys are having a new update. Can you elaborate on that?
Yes, it is called the Sea of Dawn update. It'll be a new game instance for our higher level players. We'll be adding in new weapons, armor, jewelry, and the level cap will be increased.
So I hear there's a new event going on as well.
Oh, it's called the I Heart Rose event. It will be a forum exclusive event in which you will have the chance to win 5,000 item wall points. All you really need is just a camera, a printer, and some free time.
Very cool. And are there any new skill updates or anything like that coming?
We do have this new skill update that will revamp our skills threefold. We do have the test server Pegasus, which most of you guys know about, which will go live every so often for you guys to test them out, and we really do need your guys' feedback for that.
Awesome, very cool. And is there anything else you'd like to say to everyone out here?
Well, you can check our Facebook, our website, and our forums for all the updates, and to keep in touch with us.
Awesome. Well, thanks for stopping by.
No problem.
See you around.
Maestia the Rise of Celidus has officially launched, and tons of changes have been made. To tell us more about them, here's Community Manager Alteris.
All right, Alteris, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, so last time I played, Maestia was in closed beta. What's changed since then?
A lot of things have changed in Maestia since closed beta. We actually launched on August 1st, our commercial official launch, and there's been tons of new changes. Like, for instance, closed beta was level 40. Now you can level up to 59. That's 19 more levels. 19 more levels, 19 new skill points, more stat points. Speaking of skill points, we expanded on the skill tree. Before, it was just this one giant convoluted skill tree. Like, I put in a point here, I don't know where I'm going, I'm just gonna go down, left, right. You don't know. You're like, I'm just a ranger with a bunch of skills. Well, now we made it a lot easier. It's split in 3 trees. We've also included 2 new dungeons with 2 sets of difficulty, and 2 new zones. One of which is called Luchador. All right, this zone is pretty cool. During the daytime, it's just a quest zone. Nighttime, you could PK anyone on the opposite faction. When you PK them, they lose EXP. You could hunt them down and grief them. During nighttime, there's also these giant world bosses that drop the orange quality gear. These are the top end gear, the rarest of the rare. And the only way to get it is fight off the other faction and claim that boss before they get to it. And this really encaptures the whole faction versus faction system in the game. And it's a really cool launch. We've also opened up the cash shop. Cash shop right now only has utility items, potions, scrolls, that normal stuff. But in the future, we plan to add like mounts, pets, costumes, cool stuff.
Looking forward to that. Thanks for joining us, Alteris.
Thank you.
Looking forward to Maestia.
Thank you.
That about wraps up this episode of Warpportal TV. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. Warnall out.